Then I go over here and see if it actually works. Oh, starting. Stream health is good. Stream health is good. And there's like a 5-second delay. Okay, cool. I am live. I'm actually live here. And as always, we start off by me awkwardly Facebooking and Twittering out that this is what I'm doing. So forgive me just a moment. I'm live streaming! Exclamation point. Look at me, I'm live streaming. Oh, actually. Look at me, I'm live streaming. Streaming. This is great video, I realize. Log in and tweet. Okay, so there's one person watching, which is probably you over there. All right, welcome everyone. This is my monthly live stream. We have a few different topics to talk about, but I think for the first time ever, I have some music to start these festivities off with. And this is when the girls come in and dance around with their feathers, and I have like the big long microphone. It's a thing. It's a time. Oh, Jen is watching already. Yeah, it's Philip DeFranco, SourceFed, right? The now defunct SourceFed is there behind me. So thank you everyone for watching. Yes, it is me, but I also get to welcome the lovely Matt Mort is here with me too. Yay! Live studio audience. Live studio audience.
Hi. Music still?
Yep.
Hello.
That's just going to play for the entire show, just on repeat. Loop and loop and loop.
Happy to be here.
Are you?
Yeah.
I strong-armed you into joining us here today. We have 3 things we want to accomplish here today. Number 1, we're going to talk a little bit about YouTube Calgary and successes and the future and all that cool stuff. Second, throughout this, I'm going to try my best one-liners or pick-up lines with you to see if that is the thing that you like. And then, thirdly, there's a bit of a game. Now we go. The $25,000 pyramid is next. And then lastly, I'm going to see if Matt can figure out if what I'm describing is a real Canadian film or if it's just something in my mind. So it should be fun.
And I know a few.
You know a few Canadian films? Well, let's see if that's true.
Are we starting off with that?
We're going to start off with one of them. Okay. I have 5 different ones that I've concocted. You know, at home, this is the Family Feud, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I don't know if this is copyright. Is this going to flag me? Is YouTube's lawyers going to come after me? It's look at this. We have some people here. Hi, Kyle, and the blue-haired guy.
Hey guys.
Hi, people.
Hanging.
Thanks for joining us.
My name's Matt. Yeah.
So I have this book. I went to university way too long ago, and I actually took a Canadian film course while I was there, and I had the best textbook because it was called Weird Sex and Snowshoes. That was the actual name of the textbook I had, and it was all about Canadian film. And so I watched a lot of them, and I know a lot about them. So here it is. Matt, I'm going to give you 3 options. You have to give me which one you think is actually describing a real Canadian film. And if this is somehow describing a Canadian film or another film that I'm not aware of, then I'm sorry. I did this in 5 minutes.
Okay.
So, your options are: a man makes a vehicle that can drive straight from Yellowknife to the Arctic Circle.
Makes a vehicle?
Makes a vehicle, yes. Or is the movie a man makes a suit so that he can survive being attacked by a grizzly bear? Or is it a man who makes a costume to convince sandhill cranes to mate?
God damn.
And people in the audience can play along too. This is a home game.
I have to guess which one's fake or which one's real.
Which one is real? Which one of those is real? 2 of them are completely made up in my mind.
So a man makes a suit to defend himself from a bear is one of them?
Yes.
And then someone makes a car to drive from
Yellowknife
to
the Arctic Circle.
The Arctic Circle. And then what was the other one?
The other one is someone makes a costume to convince sandhill cranes to mate.
A lot of making things for situations.
Yeah. This is how it gets tricky. This is how I'm trying to confuse you. So what was the real one? This is, and I'll give you a sort of a hint. This is a documentary that I'm talking about. Canada is known for its documentaries.
Gosh, I don't even know. I haven't heard of any of these.
This is probably true for most of these films that we're going to talk about.
Cause I've seen Highway 61, and
that's pretty obscure. So I actually have to applaud you for having seen Highway 61.
For that one, he doesn't make a car.
No,
or I don't think. No, he doesn't.
No.
To defend himself from a bear. That sounds like a weird documentary.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay.
We have 10 seconds
on
the clock.
I'm going with the car. The car.
The car, the one
that's my final answer. That seems more realistic.
You would be completely wrong.
Cool. Great.
Great. Yay. The real one is number 2. The one who makes a suit to be attacked by a grizzly bear.
Second.
The movie is called Project Grizzly, and it is a fascinating little movie. It's really hard to find nowadays.
Is that the guy that died?
No. So this is the hard one because there is another movie made by Werner Herzog called Grizzly Man about the guy who goes and talks to grizzly bears. And yes, he does die at the very end. But this is a guy who makes this huge suit. He's a bear researcher. He's like, I really want to know what it's like to see them attacking their prey close up. And so he makes this huge padded suit and he throws logs at himself and gets thrown off the cliffs and things like that. He just wants to make sure he can survive attack by a grizzly bear.
Oh.
It's fun. It's cool.
God.
So there was some people who did get it right. Steven in the chat got a prize. What did you win? You win pride. You win pride, Steven.
I'm trying to be your musician.
Yeah, thanks, Paul. So Matt, tell me a little bit about the last few months. YouTube Calgary has seemingly gone gangbusters.
Yeah.
And it's all your fault.
Yay!
No, but how have you enjoyed the last few months?
It's been pretty good. I haven't been able to go to as many meetups as I would have liked, just because work and whatnot. But I went to. We had a tour of Cold Garden Brewery.
Yeah.
I can't say the word brewery, but it was a good time.
Nice.
I'm starting to feel closer friendships and whatnot with the community. And they're a great group of people, easy to talk to. Good times.
Well, some of them are. I mean.
Yeah. They all made pretty good videos, and we're all working together and having a great time. So YouTube Calgary's going great. I haven't really posted in a while.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I wasn't feeling it for a while.
Yeah, got up, wasn't feeling it.
I wasn't feeling the drive, the passion and stuff, right. So I felt like it was more of a chore, something I didn't want to do. So I kind of took a break and then waited basically until I felt that again.
Right.
And then I started to feel it. I'm still a bit iffy, but I feel like I'm just going to push myself, and I'm hoping to upload a video this week.
Oh, exciting. So what is that feeling? What does that feeling feel like?
Like I'm missing something out of my life, or like I feel like I need to do it, or just that something's missing. Your heart feels the passion, you feel it, you know that feeling.
I get that. I mean, I made this commitment many years ago. I was I'm going to upload something every week.
Yeah. And
even when I wasn't I'm just not inspired to do anything, it's I still push myself to do it. And there are videos out there you know what, that was a half-hearted effort, but I did post something. And there's always been this debate over, do you upload quantity or quality stuff? Do you just push things out there for people to consume, or do you just wait before you do make something that's really, really good?
Yeah.
And I always keep going back and forth with what I actually believe. I don't know what people in the chat believe about that. What are people saying? Oh, I responded back to Steven saying that I'd give him a hug and a loonie the next time I see him, and he's going to hold me to that. Okay. And I'm going to say, Ameliorated. I don't know what your real name is. Next game should be Double or Nothing Toonie Time. Maybe we should. That's a good. Let's do another one of these. So
I'm really good at things.
So Matt,
yeah,
which one of these is a real Canadian film?
Oh, another one.
A man never leaves the sewers of Toronto.
Wait, never or
never? Yes.
Can you elaborate?
It means that he stays in the sewers.
So how did he get there?
Well, I'm not telling you the whole backstory here. A man never leaves the boat that is anchored off the coast of Newfoundland. Or a man never leaves a building in downtown Calgary. Which one of those is a real Canadian film?
I know the last one's got to be fake.
Okay.
It sounds fake.
It sounds fake. It's in my mind's eye.
And because you couldn't give me any backstory with the first one, I feel like that one's kind of fake.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the boat.
The boat.
Yeah.
You know, that's a good guess, but again, completely wrong.
Cool. Great.
The one about downtown Calgary is correct.
That sounds weird.
That's a movie called Way Downtown. It's directed by
Wait.
Gary Burns, and he stays downtown in the plus 15 system and never actually leaves the buildings.
It's not a documentary, is it?
It is not, no.
That's where I was wrong. Because I was thinking
Oh,
documentaries.
so you're still thinking documentaries. Well, I'm sorry
Yeah.
to confuse you.
Because I've heard of that. Or I know I've like... There's some film that I remember some guy just being trapped or something in some building in downtown or something.
It's one of the few movies that takes place in Calgary besides Fubar and some of the other movies that are around here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have Fubar, but I've never watched it.
You've never watched it? Yeah,
I do.
they got in trouble because they destroy one of those bus shelters. Like they actually throw it.
Oh, really?
What is it, trash can? They throw something through it and it like explodes and busts.
Yeah.
And they didn't actually mean to do that.
Hey, it's Kalela.
Yeah, Kalela's in there. Hi, Kalela.
Creative and
I think I like to read some of the comments that are coming in here. Jen says, yes, it's tough to post when you're not 100% into it. That said, posting and creating regularly keeps the gears moving. If you post enough, the audience is forgiving of the less successful ones. And then I'm getting ready. It says, I guess that it's good to make videos often so you can connect to people often. If you only upload like yearly, then there's less opportunity to talk, although people less talk on YouTube. But ...
Yeah.
Which I kind of agree with. I think that there is sometimes that sweet spot where if it's just not great content every week, you're just forcing it out there, you can start to lose your audience. If you do it like every 2 weeks, it's like I want to engage people or have a conversation or just be upfront with people. I think that's a great. Real name is Amelia, by the way. Okay, great. I guessed that was what it was going to be, but I didn't want to assume just based on your name. So you have been working hopefully on a new video that's going to be posted this week. What other projects are you working on?
So it's YouTube Calgary.
Yep.
My YouTube stuff. I'm working on like kind of on business side of things to like make money aside from my part-time job.
Right.
And not necessarily with YouTube, but like with graphic design and websites and show posters, photography and videos and whatnot. So I need to work more on that. I'm not working enough on that. But got that in the works.
Nice.
I have a music YouTube channel that I started a few months ago with a couple friends.
Which one is that called?
Sounds Like.
You're right, okay.
Yeah. And it's basically just like live performances, live sessions and whatnot with bands and musicians out in like various interesting places that we find.
And where are you filming that?
Just everywhere. Like
Okay.
we filmed one in Chestermere, like an abandoned water park.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So it's pretty sweet.
So you're just doing it kind of in random places currently?
Yeah, just like various locations that we find that are interesting or like appealing to the eye, or just kind of just interesting spots. So like there was a like a foundation to some building or something.
Right.
I was just like out in the like nature somewhere in Calgary. And it's got like a bunch of graffiti and whatnot and stuff on it. And we did that with Danny Vacan from The Dudes.
The Dudes, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So we did 2 songs with him. And neither of those videos have been uploaded yet, but they're on their way.
They're on their way. In the future, you will see all this stuff. We should say hi to Chris, because he's in the comment section there now, which is great. We're up to 7. 7 people are watching this simultaneously, which is great. Okay, so the other thing I said we were going to do, I have some more Canadian films. We'll get back to that.
Okay.
But I also have this list of 11 pickup lines that have been sourced. Oh, we're going to play If you know what that is, kudos to you. That's the dating game theme song. This is from cracked.com, so you know that this has to be good content, right?
Okay.
So a little heart is actually like closing in on Matt's face. It's great. It's going to be fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to go from 11 to 1 here, but I'm only going to do a few of these. I'll do half the list, okay? And you'll see. You have to tell me which one would work on you and which one would not work on you.
Okay.
Which one of these are hot and which one of these are not, Matt? We're gonna get the same people that comment on Kaleila's videos there in a moment.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
those pickup lines work.
Those pickup lines, yes, that's right. Perfect. Pause the music. So, Matt, my name is Kyle, but you can call me tonight. Hot or not?
Hot.
Okay, great. I will put that in my spreadsheet. Things that work. Okay. Matt, I'm not actually this tall. I'm just sitting on my wallet. Let me know, by the way, in the comments if any of these would work for you. I have a feeling I don't know. I don't know how lucky you have been in talking to people with pickup lines. I've never even tried once to try anything like this.
I'm not good in that department of relationships and finding a loved one to hold me at night.
Yeah, it's like I'm at the DMV. I'm just waiting in line, waiting for someone to talk to me.
Yeah.
Is your name Wi-Fi? Because I'm feeling a connection.
I think we got a case of no internet.
It's just like we have a DNS error.
Yeah.
Matt, if looks could kill, you'd be a weapon of mass destruction.
Topical, because World War III is coming up.
People are dying. Let me use this to my love advantage. Yes, this will be perfect.
But no thank you.
But thanks for the relevancy. No thank you. No thank you. I read newspapers.
Hot.
Talking about that. This sounds like a new Mary Poppins song. Thanks, Chris. Okay. Where am I on here? Oh, girl. If you were words on a page, you'd be fine print.
What's a book? No thanks.
No, thank you. Thank you, though. Okay, last one for right now.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm going to say this is going to be the worst one.
Oh,
I have one more. I'm going to say.
Okay.
You jumped the gun there way too quickly.
Sorry.
You were so turned on by that last one. I think this is honestly the worst one. Okay. Hi. Do you have a few minutes for me to hit on you?
Ooh. No.
And by hit on you, I mean punch you in the face. No, I'm just kidding. That's very violent.
Violence in the streets.
Yay! Credits roll. Matt?
Yeah.
Is this a Canadian film or not?
Yep.
So, a young woman can only find sexual fulfillment through dead bodies. A young woman can only find sexual fulfillment through oil-based paints. Or a young woman can only find sexual fulfillment through singing telegrams. Which one of those is a true Canadian film?
I feel like I've heard this before.
Could be.
I'm going to go with oil paintings.
Oh. Again, you're wrong. You're awful at this.
Actually, I'm kidding. I'm going to go with the dead bodies.
Yes, you're right. So this is the only one that I actually have not watched in this list of stuff that I've done. This was by Kist. And weirdly enough, this is a huge theme in Canadian directors and Canadian films where there's usually some weird sex thing that's going on, whether it's necrophilia or other stuff that I don't want to get into, but things like that.
The main one's necrophilia.
Necrophilia. There's been a few, and a few Canadian films that have that in there, which it feels like more than one is too much. You would think.
You would think.
There's things beeping all over the place.
Sorry, that's me.
That's right. You're very popular.
Yeah.
Why blue? Why blue hair?
It's a good question. A lot of people ask me that. I don't know.
Okay, good. I mean, my parents let myself and my brother and sister color our hair all the time growing up. And she always says, like, honestly, if that's like the biggest thing that you do, I don't care. It's your hair. Do what you want with it.
Your microphone.
Yeah, your blue microphone.
This microphone is blue.
It's a Blue Yeti microphone. The weirdest. Well, there's two colors. One that I regret, and one that I really liked. One was I actually dyed my hair orange once, and not like pylon orange, but like a really deep orange. Okay. And I thought it worked really well. I have some red highlights in my hair. Anyways,
still,
well, it's going more gray now, but so they're slowly leaving. Yeah. But the second one that I would never do again is I bleached my hair blonde, and it was the worst decision I've ever made in my entire life. Yeah, Eminem was popular back then, but I'm so pale that me with blonde hair just looked awful. It was so gross.
Yeah, I'm pale though, and I had blonde hair.
Yeah,
blonde.
But literally, I'm more pale than you when I've actually been out in the sun. I don't know.
You're saying I don't go out in the sun?
I thought you were a vampire.
Topical.
Topical.
Oh, there we go.
Great.
What's next?
What's next? Do you have any questions for me?
How's life?
No, it's all right. I am continually trying to be a business creator. Yeah. And I always say it like that, creator. And it's not as easy as some might think. So, I mean, it's just a whole lot of learning process. I'm kind of building this huge document up now to hopefully go to investors with to see if that works. And I have a bunch of videos planned. This is weird for me because usually I post a video on Mondays, and I don't have my Monday video ready yet.
Uh-oh.
This is like the first time in, I'm going to say, conservatively 5 years that I don't have something ready on time. So I might just wait till next Monday where I have more time to actually
You're not going to upload today.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, boy.
But I only been doing 2 videos a week for a year. Okay. So this is like the first time that I've missed it.
Something I want to ask.
Yes.
Clog.
Yes.
You finished.
I finished it. It's done.
So what's up now? Because it used to be Clog and a different video every week, right? Like 2 videos.
No, Clog is done. Like I'm not doing.
No, but it used to.
Right, that's right. Yes. Yeah. So I used to do like just a regular vlog on Thursdays, and then this thing called the Clog on Mondays, which is me just really with my phone filming random things throughout the week. Yeah. What I want to do is really talk about media more because I read every books every month. That sounds so weird. I watch TV, I watch movies. I don't really have an outlet to talk about all of that at one time. Okay. So the basic idea is to be miscellaneous. Like that's what the show would be called. So miscellaneous with Kyle, and it would focus on 3 different segments. And whatever those 3 segments are, would they change up every week? But I could be talking about a book in one segment, a movie, a TV show, maybe an event I've gone to throughout the week. So one of those is going to be Calgary Reads. I volunteered at Calgary Reads this year to sort and organize the books. And then I went there and I picked some stuff up, and so I filmed some of that, doing that. But I also want to talk about The Handmaid's Tale, which I just finished reading, and then maybe talk about Master of None, which I'm watching on Netflix. Mm-hmm. That's kind of probably the 3 segments of this first episode. Yeah. And then we'll go from there, see what else is going on.
Are you watching season 1 or season 2?
I'm watching season 2. Season 1
came out.
Season 2 just came out. Synergy, Netflix. If you want a Netflix code, go to Netflix. You can sign up for like a free month.
Yeah.
I don't get anything for that, but you could.
No promo codes.
No promo codes.
You could probably use Phil for Philip DeFranco.
Probably, yeah. Use Phil's promo code. Hashtag SourceFed RIP.
Do you see the reboot?
Sort of, yeah. I've been seeing what Phil has been doing.
No, but I mean, like...
Oh, sorry, no. They got new hosts, right?
The SourceFed YouTube channel, the company that owns SourceFed...
Which is Discovery, I think.
Yeah. Created new content on SourceFed.
Yeah, and it's not going well, I've heard.
Everyone hates it.
Yeah, it is.
And, like... I feel like it could be, like, it's not too bad of content, but because it's on SourceFed... Yeah. That makes it terrible.
I can understand that. It's the same thing when the whole Grace Helbig thing happened. Like she was Daily Grace for years, and then they like owned her name and her channel, so she went away. My Damn Channel. Yeah. And then they started uploading, I think, older videos, and I think they did some maybe new stuff on hers as well. And people were like, no, thank you, and went with her over on the other one.
Which is good. It's good that people follow the creators and
Yeah, it's hard out there for big media companies, though. They have no idea what to do right now.
Yeah, no, it's not good.
I feel like someone comes into the room and is like, listen, I got an idea. The internet. And then they're like, oh my goodness, he's so visionary. And then they just go and buy something on the internet and think they've done something cool when they don't really understand how the internet operates.
Yeah, I can see that.
Listen, my kids have been talking about this thing called the YouTubes. Let's get in on that.
Let's make a deal. I keep looking in the wrong spot. So,
right.
What's up, dude?
So, another Canadian film here.
Oh, boy.
So...
Hey, holla at me if you're still here.
That's right. That's... people get off on dental surgery. People get off on scar tissue. No. Or people get off on clipping fingernails. This is also a fictional film.
Dentist.
Ooh, dental surgery.
Yeah.
Wrong again.
I thought I've heard of that.
Well, it could be another movie that I just am not familiar with. This one is by...
It can't be the last one. It can't be the mid one.
You'd be wrong.
It can't be, though.
Yeah, this is a movie by David Cronenberg. Do you know much about David Cronenberg?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a weirdo. I like a lot of his movies, but this is Crash, one of the movies I don't really like all that much.
Whoa.
Not the Crash that won Best Picture at the Academy Awards. It was another Crash that came out in the early 90s, and it was about car crashes, because people in that movie liked getting off on the scars that people had. So they would get into like car crashes, and then they would be turned on by that. It's disgusting. I really don't like the movie. I don't even like the book all that much either that I read.
So
that's based on.
It's
not Crash that has Matthew Dillon in it, or Matt Dillon in it. It is the other Crash. Yes, you were looking it up right now. So yeah, that Crash that just came up, not the Crash.
Okay.
You want this Crash from 1996.
I moved away.
We're done. We're done with that.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Let's make a deal.
Okay, so we have... Amelia says, I've been a dental nurse, and there's no way you could get off on that surgery. I'd hope not. What you could get off on, though, are pickup lines. Ooh. Matt, I have some more pickup lines here for you. You know, like a broken pencil, life without you is pointless.
Marry me.
Number 4. Don't tell me if you want me to take you out to dinner. Just smile for yes, or do a backflip for no.
Ask me again in a few months. Learning to do a backflip. So.
Joke's on them. I can totally do a backflip. Crash through a table. Drinks go everywhere. Hilarity. That's how comedy works, folks.
You gotta place the drinks on the table.
That's right. That's right. Didn't like the book, yet then you still watched the movie. I did, so yes. So Amelia used to point out the fact that I didn't like the book, and I want to still watch the movie as well. Again, this was for my Canadian film course in university, so we read the books and then would watch the movies and stuff like that. It was actually a different course, but anyways, I wasn't a huge fan. Hey, Matt.
Yeah, well, what's up?
If I had 4 quarters to give to the 4 prettiest girls in the world, you'd have $1.
Why?
Matt, if I had 4 quarters to give to the 4 prettiest men in the world, you'd have $1.
Okay.
Gender norms.
I could use that $1.
You're so beautiful, you made me forget my pickup line.
That happens.
I experience that constantly.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt, do you have a tan? Or do you always look this hot?
I do not.
I do not have a tan. Do not have a tan. Why would you even ask me that? I'm like pale white. Of course I don't have a tan.
Pickup line does not work. Next in line.
Next.
Take it
this is like the worst one. I should have started with this one. So these are your last 3 options for Canadian films. A faux documentary about a famous Canadian piano player.
Yep.
A faux documentary about a famous Canadian proctologist, or a faux documentary about a famous Canadian platypus. Which one of those?
What is a faux documentary?
Oh, it means that it looks like a documentary, but it's not an actual documentary.
You mean a mockumentary?
Yeah, but I don't like that word.
Okay.
Because mockumentary always means it's funny, and it doesn't necessarily have to be funny. Yeah.
Oh. What is it again?
Sorry. Basically, pianist, proctologist, platypus.
And it's just a mockumentary on those things.
Correct.
Penis, Proctalis, what's the last one?
Platypus. Like the little duck-billed
Yeah.
marmot thing.
Of course I know what that is.
I have one in my house, Kyle. Come on.
That was my favorite animal for a long time.
Yeah?
And now I just don't have a favorite animal.
Wait, pause. Why don't you have a favorite animal?
'Cause I don't think about it.
I literally think, less than 0% about this.
I'm not passionate about a specific animal right now, so, you know. I'm gonna go platypus.
Well, again, you are 0 for 5, Matt.
That's not. Did I say platypus? I meant the. Which one is it? I meant that one.
Yeah, you're right. So it is The Pianist. This is 32 short films about Glenn Gould, is what that movie is called. Yeah.
Have you seen fun fact for you?
Yes, fun fact. I love facts and I like fun.
I forget the name of the movie, actually. So this doesn't really work. But there's a Canadian film.
Yeah.
Which is a mockumentary or a faux documentary, where Billy Talent got their name.
Okay.
Because one of the characters in that movie
is called Billy Talent?
is named Billy Talent.
It's not, I'm going to blank on that name too.
Hardcore Logo.
Yes, sorry, yeah. Hardcore Logo, because I've seen Hardcore Logo. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a weird film because it's essentially taking a look at the punk scene in Canada again, and it has lots of punk bands in that, and actually the main actor is from something I can't remember, but an actual band. But it goes really weird at the end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they actually came to Calgary too. They have like Calgary a little bit.
That's cool. Yeah. So Canadian films. Go and watch more Canadian films is what I'm trying to say. There's actually some really great stuff out there.
I suggest The Last Night.
Last Night. Okay, what's that?
It's basically about Y2K. And it's like, it was made in like 1998 or 99. And it's like about like the last night, like counting down to New Year's of like 2000. And like what, like all hell breaks loose and people like just fucking doing swore.
This is a family channel.
It's people doing just like just what they usually wouldn't do in life. It's basically literally about the last night on Earth before the sun takes over the world or whatever.
All right, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask a question that I'm going to instantly regret probably.
Okay.
Do you remember Y2K being a thing? Like, do you remember that night of switching over from 1999 to 2000?
No.
Were you born yet?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
1995. That's when I was born.
Okay. So you would barely remember this then. Maybe not even at all.
Like, I don't remember. I only remember pictures and videos of it. I don't know if it was that night, but I remember there's footage of like my brother running around like past midnight and me sleeping underneath the table at like some party or something.
That was like last night, Matt. I mean.
Yeah, it was. Another fun fact: on my birthday, I looked up to see what was going on the day that I was born.
Yeah.
There was a wrestling match, and probably other stuff. But
there was a wrestling match. What are you talking about?
It's like a crazy wrestling match. Like I searched like December 18, 1995. And like.
So what happened? Okay, let's see. I am a wrestling fan, so I want to know what this is. So those are the movies that were there. Oh, Heat was out. That's a good movie.
Dang it. There was something different. Let's search again. There was definitely, like, I searched for videos or something, I think is what it was. And there was...
Okay.
This one?
Okay, so this is pretty cool. And the people that are left watching here are not going to care in the slightest. But this is actually a really big deal in the wrestling history.
Yeah.
Because...
all 10 seasons?
Medusa, who is known in WCW as Medusa, she was known as Alundra Blaze in the WWE. She was the women's champion in the WWE and defected over to WCW, a rival company, and threw the women's championship belt in the trash bin on live TV.
Oh, on that day?
On that day.
Oh,
I guess that's the day that she did it. That's crazy.
It was actually sweet. Actually, like, there's so many more things that like are coming up. Like, so many more videos.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That gives me an idea. Like, I can use that for a video.
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
Upbringing. upbringing.
I should find out what was happening on my birthday.
This is exciting. There's commercials.
Do this. Type in July 11th, 1983. What videos? Some sort of.
Let's take a look. What's this?
This is Coronation Street. Why are we watching? Curly debuted on Coronation Street, apparently, for all of you UK TV fans out there. You remember Curly, the famous Curly off of the BBC's Coronation Street?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Meet the Press.
The Press.
1983.
Yeah, I don't know why 1982 is in there.
The Edge?
I don't know what that is.
Sorry, we're kind of distracting ourselves from this. This is interesting to us. You can't see a thing.
You're not seeing anything that's happening here, but this looks like a...
okay, there's something.
some sort of soap opera. Well, that is, I think, going to wrap it up. We've been recording for about 35 minutes.
Yeah.
35 minutes. Matt, thank you so much for being a guest on the show. You don't know Canadian films, but I'm also not a very good pickup artist. So there you go.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Bye.
Is the end?
Bye.
Bye. Google your birthday.
Yeah, Google your birthday. See what videos.
Pet spayed and neutered.
Yes, do that.